Hey, laughing my ass off.
Hello, brothers and sisters! This is the Darktik Tundra. And today, I am going to be playing the brand new video game, Evolve. You'll notice that my little username down there is Batman, because originally this was going to be a Batman video, but I decided to change that. I just really hope that today I get to have great teammates who do great. Brothers and sisters, this is very upsetting. I thought I was gonna shoot monsters with some random people, but it looks like I am going to be playing as the monster itself. It should be duly noted that the Darktik Tundra is not very good at playing the monster. So this video may either be incredibly boring or slightly entertaining. There will be no in between. Now let's get started, brothers and sisters. So, I have landed on this planet, and I'm supposed to be eating slightly smaller than myself, littler monsters. Because when you eat other tinier monsters, you eventually eat enough of them to poop them out, and pooping them out somehow makes you evolve into a bigger, better, more badass little monster. So I'm just gonna be running around for a little while, making sure to be sneaky, because I don't want to get the attention of the hunters that I think are landing on the planet right now. Because you see in this game, the monster gets like a 10-second head start, because you don't want the hunters to find him immediately. Because what fun is hide and go seek if the hiders don't get a chance to hide? Because basically Evolve is one giant game of hide and go seek, except there's only one hider and 4 seekers, and the hider is just ridiculously overpowered. He is basically the John Cena of hide and go hiders. In fact, this video game reminds me way too much about my Thanksgivings as a child. Because you see, when I was growing up, we would have Thanksgiving Day and dinner at my Uncle Marty's house. Uncle Marty lived in the Alaskan wilderness, where there were about 5 acres of woods on his property. Now when I say woods, I don't mean tiny little trees. I mean lots and lots of gigantic trees. Now, you may be wondering, why does the Darktik Tundra's Uncle Marty's wooded land have anything to do with Evolve? And I'm gonna tell you right now. Every Thanksgiving for like 30 years or something, I can't remember. It lasted until Uncle Marty died. We would play a very extreme game of hide and go seek. The thing that was so extreme about it is that there would be I count of 2 teams, and each team had 7 members. Oh, I gotta evolve soon. Awesome. Anyways, each member had their own, I repeat, their own walkie-talkie to communicate with the other members of their team. Now, in this extreme hide and go seek, what you had to do was not only find the other members of the other team, but wrestle them to the ground until they couldn't take it and they would tap out of the game. So, if you were really good at wrestling, like myself, the Darktik Tundra you would probably win. Which I wish Evolve was more like, because even though I am a gigantic, badass monster who is super strong, it is very hard to win as the Goliath, because he can't be very sneaky, which is kind of disappointing, but I understand that it's to make it so the monster doesn't automatically win every time. See, like right now, that was a very poor choice to evolve at, because I am going to get wrecked right there. Because when you are in the process of evolving in this game, I believe you take about double the damage that you normally would. But do not quote me on that, because I am not entirely sure. But anyways, back to the Thanksgiving fun. The best part about those was when you lost. And yes, sometimes even the Darktik Tundra would lose extreme hide-and-go-seek, because the Tundras are a family with extremely rich roots in wrestling. But I enjoyed even losing. Oh god, speaking of losing, I might die here anyways. But my father, whenever I lost the game, which made me very angry because I enjoy winning. I live for it. But anyways, whenever I lost, my father would put one hand on my shoulder and he would tell me, "Little Darktik Tundra, you should not judge a man by the way he wins, but instead by the way he loses." And then he would proceed to ignore me for the rest of Thanksgiving Day and continue to cheat on my mother with her sister. I love that man. But anyways, back to Evolve. So I killed a trapper, but it looks like the trapper may have been brought back to life because their medic can bring people back to life. Because in Evolve, there are different characters that you can play as in their specific classes. And each of these characters has a little advantage to them. For example, the one medic in this game can apparently bring other hunters back to life, which the Darktik Tundra thinks is absolute bullshit. And another tip when you're playing as the monster. See what I just did there? I scared some birds. You do not want to do that. Because when you scare the birds, you give away your position to the hunters. And let me tell you something, brothers and sisters. When you give away your position to the opponent, you might die. Luckily for me, my opponents seem to be a little stupid. And they don't seem to be working well together. Which is strange, because I do believe that I am fighting a party of 4. Because when you play Evolve, you have preferences to which class you want to play. And for me, I put the monster as number 5 out of 5 because I do not want to play it. Because 1, I suck at it, and 2, I want to cooperate with others. I am done playing for myself and by myself. I want some friends. I want some compatriots. But anyways, I'm pretty sure that these people are communicating with each other because there is no way the game would have me play as the monster unless I was versing an entire party of 4. But actually, I'm having a lot of fun this time. Except with this medic, because even if I killed this guy right here, the medic's just gonna revive him anyway. See, the assault died, but I'll bet you, brothers and sisters, $5 each that the medic's gonna revive. See, I didn't even finish my sentence, and the medic has already revived him. When you're playing Evolve and you have a team, make sure that your medic is on their A game. I don't mean A game as in like pretty good. I mean A game as in they better have the best goddamn game of Evolve in their entire lives. especially when playing as the other monsters. Cause let me tell you, brothers and sisters, the other monsters in this game are so stupidly overpowered, it makes me mildly upset. And you don't want to see me when I am only mildly upset. So basically, I just need to eat like one more little monster, and then I can finally evolve to the final stage, which is level 3. And what happens when you finally get to that third evolution stage is that you could go to part of the map and there will be a little power sector thing. And as the monster, there are I count them, two ways to win. The first and probably the most obvious way to win is to kill all of the hunters before they can come back on their little dropship. Because if you kill a hunter, they're not dead forever. They have to wait like 2 minutes or so to get on the dropship. However, if you kill all of the hunters before that dropship comes, you're good. You are golden. You have won as the monster. However, the second way to win as the monster is to destroy this power sector, because this whole thing is about how the monster is attacking a human colony on this planet or something. I'm not really sure, because who the hell pays attention to the plot in this game? Spoiler alert, nobody. So the second way to win this game is to destroy that power sector. And because I don't have any faith at all in my ability to kill the hunters, especially when their medic can revive them from the dead, I am going to try and destroy that power sector. Also, one thing to note is that the third evolution looks pretty sweet. And again, this was a terrible place to evolve, because when you evolve, you get double the damage during the evolution process, and that's not good. However, if you beat up the trapper enough, I believe I can take this dome down, which would be very nice, because I just want to make a straight dash for that power sector and just destroy the thing so I can just finally win a game as a monster. So wish me luck, brothers and sisters. Alright, so I fast forwarded the video a little bit, and I am now going to attempt to destroy this power sector. And one thing that's very inconvenient about this is that, if you'll notice, there is no, I repeat, no health bar for the power sector. So it's very hard to figure out how much damage you need to do, because at this point in time, I am not sure if I should run away and try to rebuild my armor, or if I should just go for the gold and destroy this thing. Because again, no health bar for the power sector is extremely uncomfortable for me, the Darktik Tundra. So I think I'm going to try and build up a little more armor, because as you can look at my health bar, I am about to die. But again, the power sector does not have a health bar, so I do not know how much more of a shield I should build up. And now the hunters are obviously going to be laying down little traps around the sector when I finally go back and try and destroy it, which is very uncomfortable for me, because then that could completely erase all of that small little shield I've been trying to build up. And that's just extremely unfortunate. So I think I'm going to do a little bit of a Custer's last stand here. And the Darktik Tundra will try to destroy that final power sector and will attempt to win. And I hope, ladies and gentlemen, that even if I lose this game as the monster, I hope that you still enjoyed watching the video, and I really hope that you will still subscribe to our channel in the future. Oh god, I'm going to die! Wow, that was embarrassing. This has been the Darktik Tundra, and I'm sorry I suck at this game, but thanks for watching anyways.